Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a review of Please Put Them On Takamine-san Episode 8. Now, I'd like to take the record to say that after 8 grueling episodes, 8 fantastic fan service episodes of Please Put Them On Takamine-san, we finally introduced the new girl. Yes, I've been waiting for them to get these new characters introduced because I've been waiting for them. Like, the opening just showed us these 3 characters that they show, and one of them I'm actually looking forward to. Her name is Ellie Evergreen. I like the English name of it, Ellie Evergreen. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's kind of a cool name. EE or E squared. Either way, Ellie makes her debut. Now, before I do this, I like to say one thing. Look, I understand there's been a lot of talk about this character. Like, it's one of those rom-coms where I'm like, when you have a new character in the mix, it gonna temple with the concept of these two, of Takamine and Koshi. We all know they're gonna be together. I believe that as much as you. But again, when I look at when I look at new characters introduced to the mix, I said to myself, are they gonna ruin the shipping when it comes to this? Because rom-coms do that. When a new character introduced, one kind of like makes it a rival, or one would say, oh, I don't like her or him, depending on the character, or depending who mess up Koshi Takami's relationship. Though it depends on the couple. But I watched this episode last night, and I gotta say, props for Ellie. I can't. It's like, I know it's too early to hate Ellie at this moment, even though she made her debut. But still, watching this first episode just showed me something a lot more about this than anything. So without further ado, let's get right to it, the review of Please Put Them On Takamine-san Episode 8. Oh, by the way, before I do this review, I like to say one thing. The Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Now, I know people has been voting when this started. I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents, my thoughts and reactions when it comes to the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Give you guys a little bit of a rundown of how I felt. Some awards, I'll say okay, some may be overreacting to a bit. And some awards, some of the main awards I'm actually looking forward to, because those are the awards I want to talk about. Which, by the way, I know people gonna get a reaction out of me when I do it. Just like I do all the reaction videos. It's been a long time since I've done a reaction video, a very long time. But doing Crunchyroll Anime Awards reaction, I'll do it. So let's get right to it, episode 8 review. Okay, so this new girl appeared, and her name is Ellie Evergreen. Again, I like the English when they said it, Ellie Evergreen. That's so catchy, I love it. It's the name, Ellie Evergreen. Like, I can't stop saying that. Ellie is a basic name. I'm sorry. When I think of Ellie, the first thing that came to my mind was The Last of Us. I'm sorry. I mean, again, the name Ellie came from The Last of Us. That was the first thing that came to my mind. And and again, the HBO The Last of Us series got the name Ellie. The game got Ellie. Just the first thing that came to my mind. The first thing that came to my mind, Ellie. Evergreen, that's a good name, but that's a good last name. Now, it turns out that Ellie and Koshi are childhood friends. That was my first. I'm like, oh, they childhood friends. And that's how it is when it comes to harem animes or rom-coms. When you have a childhood friend who knows when they were back then, that kind of lingers the effect of it. Remember, I'll give you a perfect example. Infinite Stratos. One of the most underrated rom-coms. Underrated harems. And I remember one of the guys had like 2 childhood female friends. The first childhood friend and the second childhood friend, and they ended up in a harem with him, but that's how it is. Childhood friends. See, when it comes to childhood friends, it kind of, oh my God, it's going to be a war. And I didn't see that with this. I mean, Koshi Koshi and Ellie were having a time of their life. They're just reliving their childhood memories when they're on the slide and all that stuff. And Ellie is just troll. I like Ellie's personality. Just not trolling Koshi, but just showing, giving us the fan service we wanted. I mean, look at her. Look at her. Now, this is the battle between Ellie and Takamine, who's way hotter. I like them both. I'm not going to lie to you. I like them both. I don't see a problem with Ellie at this moment, but I can't help it. I just like her so much. So they're having a good time playing water balloons, you know, reliving all those things. And then, dun dun dun, Takamine come. And then Takamine came out in that sort of yandere look that you see in Yandere Dark Elf. She has that look. She's like, I'm sorry. Because when she heard over Coco, she literally just like gave that stare showdown. And again, when it comes to rom-coms, it's that misunderstandings. I mean, the fan service shot was spot on for Takamine and Koshi. All those fan service shots of them, whoa, yo, I love it. I freaking love it. See, this is why I said fan service saves anime. It's just fan service is there for a reason. It's not like it's not bad. It's just there because this is what we wanted. Every anime gonna have a fan service. You think it's gonna take away the purpose of the show? No, it's there for a reason. And it's crazy. It's just again seeing Takamine and Ellie in that fan service shots. Yo, multiple fan service shots of them like bending over and touching each other's body. I mean, like, come on, who wouldn't like that? But again, when it comes to rom-coms, it's misunderstanding because Ellie and Koshi had, you know, they're childhood friends. They know each other since elementary school. So for them, you know, bringing out the water balloons, which is kind of misunderstood. Again, this is one of those rom-coms with, again, misunderstandings. So when she had brought out the balloon, Takamine thought it was a condom. I'm like, yo. Again, the words that Ellie says to Takamine and Koshi is straight up misunderstandings. The actual thing was just she showed a pack of balloons. So it's kind of like, oh, that's what you meant by we're doing it. See, it's those type of things that it's funny. It's funny how you think about it. Like, for example, let's say I have a pack of Mentos. Let me use Mentos as an example. Let's say, oh, we're just playing with this. And then they're gonna look at this and say, you're gonna play with this carnival, you know what? No. See, you see what I'm saying? It's those misunderstandings that just makes every rom-com so funny. This is why I love rom-coms. When they take a misunderstanding and they use it as a fan service or as a freaking joke to get them jealous. It's kind of the trope in effect. But yeah, but again, it was a misunderstanding. And then I also learned from this that Ellie knows Takamine. Like, Ellie knows Takamine as well. So she's childhood friends with Koshi. And she's also friends with Takamine. They know each other since elementary, but Ellie got, oh, by the way, she's an amateur model, by the way. She's a freaking model. I just forgot to mention. She's a freaking model. But anyway, we found out that Ellie is been friends with Takamine, and they got separated in middle school and high school because she goes to an all-girls school. So I get why she hasn't been friends. I mean, why she hasn't talked to Takamine, because she was transferred to a middle school. She was transferred to middle school and all-girl high school. So I get why she did. Plus Ellie, you can't blame Ellie for not interacting with the guys. You can't blame her for that. I mean, look, she went to an all-girl school. She don't know how a boy reacts to certain things. So I can't blame Ellie for all of this. But I look at Ellie and I see, like, Ellie is a supporter. Like, I get it. Takamine, and Ellie, all three of them are childhood friends. I get that. I really do get that. But I look at Ellie and I think Ellie is not gonna do anything back. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, when Takamine leaves, Coach, she had like something to talk to her about, and she talking to Takamine, and she knows that these two love each other. So I don't think there's any freaking problem with that. I really don't see that. I really don't. I don't see that. Again, those fan service shots just get in my head. I'm sorry. It's just so freaking crazy to see that. Now, another thing. After Ellie left, I like how Takamine just used the word slut. And I like how they just censored, like, beep. This is the first time that we see Takamine at her jealous point. We don't really see her that often when it comes to jealousy. But looking at her, you could tell Takamine got competition, and you could tell she is super jealous of Ellie, which is the first time we see her that she's gonna fight for her man, despite him being a closet slash slave to her. And yeah, you gotta have an episode with Takamine take off her panties. You gotta do that. Every episode we're gonna get that. So she had to take off her panties just to redo just one mishap, which I don't know why. I think because she said the wrong word and just happened to take it off. But I think she just did that just for Koshi to put some panties on for her and all that thing. But they do promise to they'll go to the same college, financially, looking for a job or whatnot, and Takamine is gonna help Koshi get to the entrance exams in the summer, so they could go to the same school together. And plus, you gotta end it with Takamine dressing up as a school teacher. I mean, come on, guys, look at Takamine and at school as a teacher. Look at her. She got the tights on. She got the glasses on. She got the white shirt on. I'm telling you, every time I look there, I'm looking at Miss Shizuka from High School of the Dead. And even though she's a school nurse, but she got some of the traits that other anime teacher slash nurses has. Think about it: the glasses, the white button-up shirt, black dress, black tights. You see, you can't handle. You cannot deny that. That's every basic anime teacher slash nurse have with those sexy outfits. I mean, come on, you can't deny that. But overall, though, this episode was pretty good. I mean, Ellie made her debut. I have no beef, no problem with Ellie. I think Ellie is a good supporter for both Takamine and Koshi. I don't think Koshi has a thing. I mean, I don't think Ellie has a thing for Koshi. I think Ellie has a thing for Takamine. I kind of see that. I kind of see it that way. If it goes that way, I'll be like, lesbians. I could see that. I'm just gonna go through that. Plus, Koshi and Ellie are in the same cram school together, so it's gonna be something going on. I don't want to see that coming, but I can see it. But let's see where this goes. But again, Ellie made her debut, and I'm looking forward for other characters to make their debut as well. So thank you for watching my review of the show, and thank you for Ellie Evergreen to give us fan service once again with these two now. It can't be just Takamine fan service now. We got Ellie in the scene. We're gonna see more of Ellie and Takamine fan service all together, and more, and Ellie if they do more. So thank you for watching my review of the show, and I look forward for more.